Alright, I am live now. With more of this game. For just a few. Whoop. I wonder if I should switch this. Actually, I can switch this in my room, can't I? Let's see. Why not have the reload speed thing? Thought I had a reload speed,
We found many new truths
thing.
hidden in Lena Doman's journal.
Yes, we did.
And some of them went far beyond our wildest dreams. First, we should clear up who PJ's first daughter is. She was a complete mystery until now, but after reading Lena's journal, I became convinced of something. She still lives somewhere in this town. Lena's journal stated that this woman married someone from the same town. Did you figure it out yet, Zach? Who is PJ Clarkson's first daughter? Yes, Melvin's beloved wife
Candy.
and the most beautiful woman in town, Candy. She's PJ Clarkson's first daughter, which means that just like Galena, Candy also carries his blood. Now we know why Melvin said that Galena was a beauty who could attract a lot of attention. Candy had no interest in the inheritance and was also sexually liberated. That must be why PJ ended up coddling Lena so much. Candy is supposedly sick, but she's now become a key person in our case. She must be why Melvin's gone missing. Melvin's beloved wife, Candy, committed a transgression in her past. Zach, what was it? That's right. Candy had intercourse with Lena.
Yep.
Then she gave birth to a child that we know very well. We never heard any mention of her biological father anywhere in town, despite how much these country folk love to spread rumors. I knew there had to be some secret connected to her birth, but I never thought it'd be something like this. It's beyond anything I ever could have imagined, Zach. Next up is the Fool King, Zach. All you need to do is pick out the person who acted most like a fool when we encountered them. Honestly, the answer is clear, and it's a painful one to accept, isn't it, Zach? Melvin.
Yeah.
He's got to be the Fool King. The way he's acted from the moment he located Lisa's body up to now. The way Galena was murdered, silenced, without any resistance. His discord with the Clarksons. The words PJ left behind. And the engineer boot prints we saw at the Discovery site. It feels like the missing puzzle pieces are all falling into place now. But why did he decide to take part in Lena's plan? According to Patricia, he seemed to be avoiding Lena. There's no way he actually could have believed that the goddess of fertility would come and save the town. Oh, so that's it, Melvin. As you nursed Candy, you too became corrupted by Sang Rouge. Drugs rob people of their judgment.
What?
They slowly but surely eat away at their users. That's most likely the reason it took Lena so long to enact her plan. I don't know what to say, Zach. This is absolutely unbearable. Lena fell in love with her older sister Candy, and the two of them had intercourse. But afterwards, Lena realized that there was a disparity between
weird
her
every time
body
you
and
say
her
it.
mind, and descended into suffering. Finally, Lena left home and decided to live on as Professor R. Meanwhile, Candy fell in love with Melvin, which led to her leaving home as well. I could only guess that Lena and Candy's relationship continued after they left home. Then, their strange love transformed into something else that bound them together in a powerful new way. Lena must have periodically delivered San Rouge to Candy as offerings to the goddess of fertility. It's hard to keep going with this, Zach. You know where it's all leading, don't you? If Lena's plan was to kill off every last Clarkson aside from her goddess, she's in danger.
Oops.
We need to hurry.
Shoot. I clicked through that too fast.
Zach, the climax is upon us. Whoever hit me in that control room
we're at the end.
Sure wasn't holding back. The blow was so devastating that I passed out instantly. There aren't many people who could do that. Oh, they hit me right in my head, so my memories are fuzzy.
Oh, I have an idea.
Not
it's
my
probably
finest
Avery,
hour,
right?
to say the least.
Because he's the guy who has the
Now,
big.
what should we do next? First, we're going to need to refresh ourselves a little. Sunbathing, Zach. Let's go bask in some liquid sunshine that's just as hot as the sun out there.
What? Okay. Do I need to get a... Does that boost my resistance to that? I mean, that might be useful. Yo, what's up, man? I just got done reviewing the case notes, so you didn't miss anything new. Now I have to go get a drink that can... I think I need to get some kind of tanning lotion. Nice. I don't know if the tanning lotion is gonna work. I guess I just need to put on some sunscreen. York was saying something that he wants to go outside sunbathing, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. Although I don't know where to go sunbathing. Maybe there's like a pool somewhere. Maybe I just need to use sunscreen. That'll do it. Nope. There must be like a specific spot I need to go. I guess I could just look it up. That's it, liquid sunshine. Oh, I need coffee? I guess that makes sense. I need to go drink coffee. I mean, he said something about sunbathing, so... Yeah, he just randomly said it after I did the investigation. He was like, I need to go sunbathe, so I was like, okay, maybe sunscreen, but... Apparently it's coffee. I guess that makes sense.
Zach, it appears to be close. Let's come back to...
Oh, when is it open again? Oh, in like 1 minute. Yep. No sugar. No milk. Just beans. Yep. Here we go.
Oh, my Lord. You sure look pooped, honey.
Hello, Alexis. Yes, someone did quite the number on me.
Must have given you one heck of a shiner. Well, let me get you some coffee so you can relax, honey.
Yes, that's it, Alexis. Just what I was waiting for. Would it be possible to get an especially pungent cup, smoldering with all the heat of the southern sun?
Coming right up.
The hottest cup around. Hotter than the sun itself. Oh my god, he's gonna do it, isn't he? Look, there in the coffee. FK. It's our boy Hungan. Her eyes followed the camera. Did you see that? That was so weird.
Zach, look.
Oh my god, there he is.
Hattie. No, Melvin. No!
Whoa.
Oh, my Lord, what are you trying to do? Wake the dead? What's wrong, honey?
Oh. It points it in an arrow. It spells literally an arrow to the thing he's
Where is
gotta
this
go.
boathouse located?
Oh, my Lord, what's going on with you? Your poor voice is positively trembling.
Just tell me. Where is this boathouse located?
There's lots of boathouses around these parts, honey. Your guess is as good as mine.
Well, then, can you at least tell me when this photo was taken?
Looks to me like it was taken during the Clarkson and Campbell wedding party when PJ married his ex-wife Audrey.
There was a building this tall in town back then?
Oh, you know what? That must be the cold storage warehouse. That big billboard on the roof is the Clarksons, see? I bet you'd be able to get a great view of all the boathouses in the swamp from up there.
Thank you. That's all the info I need. Would you mind if I borrowed this?
Shoot, of course not, honey.
Thanks for your help. And keep the change.
Oh, my Lord.
Why did you just, like, walk behind her and smile at her? Now the race is on to the boathouse. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. You know another weird, awesome game? Asura's Wrath. That's a great game. I was thinking about that game recently. Yeah, I know. It was awesome. It was QTE the game, but it was amazing QTE the game. Yeah, this game is just weird. Oh, really? Gotta go back and sleep. They technically did. They gave somebody a skin for him in Street Fighter V. So he's technically in there. And the skins in that game look really good. Like they're not just color swaps or anything. Like they gave him like an actual costume. I think they gave Ryu his costume. I think. But yeah, he would be an awesome guest character. I'm gonna have to go eat after this, probably. Let's see, how's my hunger? Oh, it's not all the way down yet. Okay. $16? Oh, me sleeping 16 hours? Yeah. Oop, hold on. Yeah, you can just sleep for as long as you need to. Hold on, I did something weird with the camera where I saw his eyeballs. Hold on. Let's see. Trying to see his eyeballs. I'm trying to clip into the model. Can I do it? Nope, it's not letting me. Darn. I think I need to go to the warehouse, right? The Clarkson delivery warehouse place. Yep. Yeah, where it all started. Yeah, you're right. Maybe I am like really close to the end of the game already. I don't think I'd beat it, but it seems like I'm really close. I could definitely beat this in like probably one more stream after this. Yeah, that would be nice. I mean, that'd be cool. That means I could start Jedi Academy on Monday. Yep. Yeah, that's true. I'll probably get like so close to the end of the game that like I might as well just like finish it out. Because it seems like everything's building to a head, right? So like the last episode can't be that long.
Zach, you're a coffee person, right? No sugar, only milk. Yes, I'm completely with you on that one.
Danny, what's he doing here? What's up, Danny?
Oh, it's you. I reckon I owe you an apology for how I was acting before. I think I get what you meant now. You'll no longer be able to borrow a certain someone's power. Well, those words woke me up. I need to get myself together or I'll sink. And you saved me. So, thanks.
Now this is a surprise, Zach. Can a human being really turn themselves around this quickly?
Hey, come on, don't say that. I was drunk, you know. I lost my baby girl, my wife, then my father-in-law. I didn't know what to do. Blaming it all on someone else was the only way I knew how to cope. All right? What are you here for, anyway? Thought you already investigated this place.
Surprised I'm surprised as well that he turned
I'd
himself
like to
around.
get your permission to climb up to the roof. Right up to that hideous sign there.
Oh, is that all? Well, go on ahead. I know you're a genius agent. If you need to go up there, then by all means.
Danny, I'm not a genius. I'm a complete failure. I never even gave a single thought to P.J. Clarkson's first daughter. I was practically oblivious the entire time. I never considered the possibility that Lena had a child either, and that misstep cost us many sacrifices.
But you know all about it now, right? Then just move on. You figured out that it was Galena who murdered Lise, and that Galena was being manipulated by Lena. You proved that my treasure wasn't evil after all. It may have cost us a lot of sacrifices, but that still makes you a genius agent, and that's how I know I can trust you. Now, I don't care
That
if
was
you're
nice.
FBI. I'm still gonna come clean and say it. Whoever killed my treasure is gonna pay. I want to track him down and kill him with my own hands. But I'm a Clarkson too. So I made up my mind. All Clarksons got a job to do.
And I'm gonna sit here and open this gate for you. That is my job.
Which one is it, Zach? Patricia must be in the boathouse we saw in that photograph, along with Melvin and Candy, the goddess of fertility. What I saw at Alexis's restaurant, not only was my mind still reeling, but the oracle was also rather vague. But so what, Zach? We just need to find the same boathouse that we saw in that picture. There's got to be another singularity inside it.
There it is.
Zach, that's the boathouse.
Oh yeah.
It's right where
I
the
turned the
photograph
game
was
down
taken.
just a little bit because I noticed my
But I
voice was a
have
little low
no
on the streams.
idea how we're supposed to reach it.
So
Zach, It looks like we have no choice but to head back to the starting line. Let's go and see the one who fired the pistol at Heaven. He should be able to transport us straight to that boathouse. Remember, his love for justice is so strong that he chased a poacher's boat all the way up the bayou. I'm sure he'll be happy to help us.
Chuck.
Zach, stop and just imagine it for a moment. Chuck's face, once he hears that poacher's boat is actually a shrine housing the goddess of fertility.
What's he gonna say? That must be candy.
What's this? Who left this message for her? Zach, you know what?
Or maybe that's Lise. I
forgot
don't
all
know.
about our 10-foot giant. We still have a lot of work left to do in this town.
We do? Let's go. Well,
Zach, there's the biggest man we've seen in town thus far. Let's talk to him just in case.
alrighty.
Hello there, Avery. I need your help. Would you mind raising your arms up high like this for me?
Raise my arms like this?
Thank you. That's perfect. It appears that even with your height, you'd have a tough time reaching a spot up that high.
I love Lise. Yup. But Lise got cold. Lise turned white. My poor sunlight wouldn't move no more.
Avery, I understand how you feel. I'm sure that Lise does too.
Really?
Oh yes,
Yeah, I guess
I
so.
guarantee it. Right now, I'm trying to eliminate the cause of her death, but I need your assistance. If you ever see a man who looks taller and stronger than you, I want you to let me know.
I will.
Or maybe Avery
You
just was
bet
wearing
I
big boots
will.
that day. Oh man. He's gone. Oh yeah. Oh man. That was crazy when he became that giant beast man. That thing was insane. That game got like, it was already weird from the beginning, but once we hit like that point, it was just like up to 11 until the end. In case in terms of that giant frog man. Those are rare wolves. Oops. Oh. I didn't know those were dogs. I thought those were just wolves that were gonna attack me. That's true, yeah. That was pretty crazy. When she died in that art gallery, yeah. That was, Uh-oh. Guess I could just like skate past all these enemies, but dang it, I was gonna save it, but
Hello,
it's alright.
Chuck. The time has finally come to catch that poacher's boat you spoke of.
Let's catch it.
Oh, now he wants to catch the boat. Thought you FBI boys don't chase down boats. Ain't that what you said? Unless it's a terrorist boat that plans to overthrow our country, right?
You're exactly right, Chuck. I discovered that boat does contain perpetrators who are potentially capable of overthrowing our country. Perpetrators who are deeply connected
Yeah,
to
I
a
mean,
new
he's
drug
right,
called
kinda.
Sang Rouge.
And you expect me to help you.
Yes, I need your help.
I see you got the balls to match just how big a goddamn prick you are. Poachers can fuck with my form all they want, but the moment drugs get involved, all of a sudden you're raring to go. Guess what? I don't give a shit.
That's what most people would say.
I can't solve this case without your help, Chuck. If you're angry about how I acted earlier, then please allow me to apologize.
I don't want no apology.
Then how can I get you to trust me?
You really don't know when to shut up, do ya? As you can see, I'm busy here. So if you're done harassing me, then,
Chuck, that was amazing. Absolutely incredible. Fantastic. How did you do that?
thanks? I don't know.
The answer lies in his physical advantage. That's it, Zach. Your stance when you toss makes all the difference. I can't get over how beautiful his stance was. Just what am I missing?
You like skipping stones? You know, I always trust a man who knows how to skip good. See, the key to skipping is how close your arm is to the water when you throw. You also need accurate speed, an accurate wrist snap, and accurate timing when you let go. That's why short folk who stay low to the ground and keep a low profile like me can skip better. And that's how I reckon I can trust a man who knows what skipping's all about. Got it? If you
Okay.
want my help, you gotta impress me with your skipping. Then I'll lend you my boat.
Video game logic, right? Do this mini game. Oh, really? That's it? I got this. It's in here. No. I think the Lafayette Stone, probably the best. Eight.
Hot damn! Woo-wee! You're a natural. That was flawless skipping, all right.
Really?
Oh, yeah. You got talent, boy. And you're humble, too.
Well, I did have a great teacher. That's what helped me to stay low.
Yep, that's the key. Gotta keep low profile. Folks can learn a lot about life from stone skipping. Fellers gotta stay
Can
humble.
they?
Keep himself from getting all arrogant. Know what I mean? Okay, maestro, I trust you now. I'll take you into the swamp or wherever the hell else you want to go. Want to shove off now? Gotta make hay while the sun shines. Let's head over to my boat. Follow me, maestro.
Here we go. Yeah, it might be. I think you can play the game after you beat it, though. You ready? I'm ready.
We gotta go round a bit to get to your boathouse. It ain't the safest route.
Why is this other sound effect so loud?
Just be ready.
Zach, this is exhilarating. It's like an amusement park ride, only better.
Hold on tight now, maestro.
This is yet another reminder about just how vast and varied our homeland of America is.
Oh, we're playing the little target game. Okay. There we go. Dang it. Yeah, I think so. Which I'm totally fine with. I mean, this one's at least really fun. Dang, that's going fast. Oh, whatever. What if I needed above 3,000? That'd be funny. Oh, what's this? Oh, look at that. Got gold.
This is as far as I can take you. You're gonna have to walk from here.
Thanks, Chuck!
Hey, you hear that wind a-howling? That there's a storm coming. You better watch yourself out there. You hear? Oh, yeah. And folks don't usually come round this end too much, so be careful. You got a weapon? Just give me a holler if you need me to come get you. I do always trust a good skipper from the bottom of my heart.
I appreciate all your help.
Alrighty, here we go. Wait, what? I already had that, but okay. Alright. Uh-oh. Red shadows. Here we go.
Zach, a deadly premonition.
Huh?
How do you feel about this one?
I get it.
Honestly, I'm torn. I know the truth that awaits us here isn't one we want to accept. But we have to keep marching ahead. We're FBI special agents, remember? The United States Department of Justice has authorized
I know, I forgot
us
to grab it,
deliver
though.
justice in their name. You know, sometimes I get to thinking, why did I ever decide to work in the justice sector?
Got me. Okay, well. How am I missing? Alright. Oh. Man. Yeah, it's snarf time, alright. Got it. Uh-oh. I didn't even know what that was. Whoa. Got it. It's like their death sound like cuts out. um Yeah, that's totally not. Yeah, that's true. I should just use that. Oh. Hold on. Gotta get that paralysis gone. Let's see. Is it hitting the bush or something? I was trying to hold it, but it wasn't doing anything. Oh, I don't have any concentration. Oops. Alright, we made it.
Zach, we've reached the final stage. Are you prepared for the truth?
Maybe this is the end. Here we go. I was scared for a second. I was like, don't freeze. Don't freeze. What if he opens this place and there's nothing in there? That'd be funny.
I love you. I'll do anything for you. I'll make your wish come true.
The hell is going on here?
You stand before the goddess. Mind your manners.
Oh boy.
Sorry, but I don't worship that deity.
You always were a rude one.
Goddess hungers.
Patty,
Oh
everything's
man.
all right now. Just come over to me.
Give me some.
She can't hear you, York. Patricia's already in a trance. Outside voices can't reach her.
You didn't. San Rouge?
Now what kind of fool do you take me for? She's the consecrated virgin, and virgins need to be pure. She won't be able to serve the goddess if she gets all corrupted. Now will she? And besides, she's got a resistance to the stuff. Might be due to the blood she inherited from her parents. Or might be San Rouge was designed that way on purpose. Not that it matters now, 'cause she's about to die.
I got my purple gun here. Stop you.
I wouldn't do that if I were you, York. Or did you forget who gave you Mr. Alligator to begin with? You think I'd hand you a weapon without any sort of safeguard in it?
This is straight out of a bad C movie, Melvin.
Call
Oh,
it what
shoot,
you
I
want,
missed it.
York.
Dang it.
But I'm the main character here, and you already played your part. Now that Candy's become the goddess, I will take her once more and claim my seat as the king who rules this town.
What?
Yes, I will be the one who rebuilds the Clarkson's legacy!
Power isn't important to you, Melvin. All you care about is your loving family, remember? The man who won the heart of the most beautiful girl in the world.
So it's the
Melvin
sheriff.
Woods.
He's the bad
We
guy,
can still
like the
stop
last
this from
game.
happening. You just need to wake up, Melvin.
York, you really are a second-rate man. You're incapable of understanding how other folks feel. Lena was the one I loved. Candy's merely the symbol we use to restore the Clarksons' glory. The goddess of fertility is just an idol designed to guide our people down the proper path. I devoted everything I had to Lena. Hey, Patricia!
I can't do
was
anything.
obsessed with Lena ever since I was a kid. She lived in a big mansion and also had skin as white as snow. All I ever wanted was
Oh,
to be
they
just
muted
like
some
her.
lines.
My
Okay.
friends were too close-minded to understand. Don't let the white man brainwash you, they said. But race was never a part of it for me. She was always far above that shit. A higher being who surpassed it all. By the time I grew up, she already changed forms and abandoned her home. At
Yeah.
first, I was so shocked. It felt like my dreams had been shattered before I ever got a chance to pursue them. But when I finally got a chance to meet her face to face, everything changed. I loved her female form with all my heart. The moment I saw her again, she completely possessed my soul. Hey, York, you know how they say God created man in his own image? That's what Lena is. She's God's finest creation. The perfection of the human race.
She wasn't perfect in any way, Melvin. She was just another criminal who happened to be a bit smarter than most.
You never understand. Anywho, I decided to follow her plan. And so I became the one who supported her from the shadows, working to fulfill her dream of restoring.
You know, I wasn't
Clarkson's
expecting this
glory.
twist, to be completely honest.
That's why I seduced Candy, married her, and kept giving her Sang Rouge whenever Lena told me to. Then, you know what happened? About 1 year ago, we finally saw a sign of the birth of the goddess of fertility.
You mean she started growing horribly obese?
8 years. It felt long, but also short somehow.
What'd they do? Just feed her McDonald's every day?
From the start that much blood would be spilled. But I had no other choice. It was the only way for me to make my beloved angel need me.
So you murdered Galena, too?
Yeah, that didn't exactly go according to plan. Galena was supposed to kill Lise, and Lena was supposed to take Patricia's life. Then Lena and Galena were supposed to kill PJ and end their own lives. Filicide, patricide, and suicide. These 3 types of sacrifice were gonna complete the blood purge. But then you came to town. You're such a pest, York. I loathe every fabric of your being. Always buzzing around us like a gnat, trying to upset our faith, but no more. I'm gonna stop you right here, sacrifice my daughter, and complete Lena's plan once and for all.
Okay, then.
There
Oh.
may have been some hiccups in the plan, but the result won't change. After all, I'm her daddy. In the end, the goddess of fertility and her king will be the only ones left. We'll find a way to make do on our own. Hey, York, haven't you
That was
been wondering
weird.
why I'm talking so much about myself? Because this is the last stage of the game? Nope. I've just been waiting for this. The bud. Soon, she'll be reborn.
Excuse me?
And the goddess of fertility will be among us. It all ends here!
Patty, are you all right?
The flick of the cigarette.
Die!
What happened? I guess you don't get a boss fight with him? Whoa. Did the I guess lightning struck the boathouse, right? Yeah. Yeah. Uh-oh. I must be.
Shit! No! Stop, goddammit! Get away from her!
Daddy! Mama!
Get out of the way!
Jeez.
But the goddess! Lena's plans!
Daddy!
No! Damn it! I was supposed to be the king! I need to stop the fire! Shit! Damn it!
Daddy, run! I'll die for you.
Patricia?
If Mama and I die, it'll all end, right? I know about the real you. I know that my blood's cursed. So I'm just gonna die. I'm gonna die here with Mama, so it'll all stop. Just please, please run, Daddy. You're a good man, aren't you?
The fade out. The fade to black. What happened? Yeah, he's not a good man because he, like, did this at the very end. Like, no.
Saved me?
Yeah, he's a pretty fucked up dude. For planning all this. And, like, he was gonna kill her, like, straight up. And he wasn't under the influence of any drugs or nothing. He was just, like, insane.
Patty. Zach, I need you. Give me strength.
Yes, I will. You will have strength, Sir York.
Daddy? You
And
saved me? But why? You kept saying you were gonna kill me. You should have let it happen. Just... Daddy! I can't do it!
Are you all right?
Agent York, save my daddy!
Get out of here! York, take my CLG! And run!
No! I can't leave both of you here!
Just go!
No! I'm not leaving! No! No!
I've sinned. I can't come back to this world. We have to say goodbye here.
Well, there they go.
Take your mama with me. It's time for you to start a new life, sweetie. One where you won't be shackled to your destiny. York, I've confessed my sins. I'm gonna die here. I know this isn't how you wanted things to go down, but she's innocent. My CLG is pure.
Oh,
Please.
excuse me.
Just take her and get out of here.
No! No! I'm staying with you!
I'm gonna cry.
My daughter's in your hands now, York.
Let's go, Patty.
No! Let me go! Daddy! Mama! No!
Yeah. Yep. Is there more to it though? I mean, there's no final boss fight. Like, come on. There's gotta be like a final boss fight, right?
CLG. I've been a horrible father. Even before we ever met, I was always heading down the wrong path. But I finally understand it now. I love my family from the bottom of my heart. Both you and your mama.
Okay, you do, but you tried to kill her like 5 minutes ago? Okay.
Me too.
I mean,
I love you with all my heart, Daddy.
we're going on a flaming boat.
I'm sorry, Candy.
Couldn't you just get out of there? I mean... Yeah, I know. Uh-oh. Red tree. She said red tree.
Lena, I'm such a failure. I screwed it all up again. Your whole plan's been ruined. I'm sorry. Right up to the end, I could never do anything right. Oh, really? So, it's all okay? Oh, good. Well, just hold on then.
Oh, there goes.
Candy and I will be right there. The worst father.
Yeah.
Graced with the sweetest daughter. Life can be.
Why does it have to end like this? It's just gonna make me laugh.
But it wasn't all bad.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I don't understand it either. Like, this seems a little too complicated. I mean, like... I guess there's some blood ritual that has to be done. You know? I don't know what that means, though. I mean, we were gonna see FK in this game. You know, maybe he shows up at the very end as like a... Okay, yeah, so this signifies the end of the episode, right? That's hard cut to just them jazzing out.
Katrina brought that rain to us.
Yeah, basically. But like, she's not in the first game, so
I realized
I mean, she's gonna have to just like stay somewhere, right? At the end of this.
But
She's not mentioned at all. That's the thing when they do like prequels.
she washed all
After.
that away. Every last trace.
It's kind of weird. There he is. There he is. He's in the same damn outfit too. Did he not change clothes between the games or something? I don't think we're done yet. I think we're gonna see Kaysen in this game at least once, maybe. But I don't know. I feel like he's. Yeah, Xavier. Yeah, he's amazing. Yeah, Kaysen. I'm talking about like, I mean, is York gonna meet him in this game or something? Probably not, right?
Oh, I just love the look of glistening green grass. You know the green I'm talking about. Moist with sprinkler water, reflecting the
Okay.
radiance of the sun. In that regard, Louisiana's grass.
That's Kaysen talking right now.
Its own.
Ain't it?
Just picture it on a clear summer day. A cold beer in one hand, gazing out from your porch onto the garden you're so proud of. This is the life. Doesn't get much better than this. That's how you feel. A well-kept garden and a cold beer, the ultimate combination. They go hand in hand, just like hot dogs.
Unless they retcon that. I mean, they could always retcon it. But who knows?
It's got a bit of a nerve to it. It doesn't matter how many times you cut it down. It'll always keep coming back and turn your eyes away for a bit. And that's when it'll really sprout up. Up until last week, your garden was perfectly pruned and balanced, symmetrical and pristine. But you wake up the next morning and you can't even stand to look at what it's become. That's why people work so hard to cut their grass. Like it's some ordeal they've been tasked with by the big man in the sky. Oh. And it never ends. Understand me, Zach? If you want to stop cutting your grass, well, you need to either submit to its growth or force it to wither. That's all humans can really do. Hard work never really gets you anywhere in the big picture. Nothing but wasted efforts. You following me here? Now just be honest with yourself. Be honest, Francis Zach Morgan.
There he is.
Oh, howdy, Zach. So we meet again. Such a touching reunion. Like a little boy who was given up for adoption, finally reuniting with his true parents. Look, even little Willie here is beside himself with joy.
Kaysen!
Oh dear.
The scream. It just cut to a scream.
I'm gonna kill you!
I mean, this is all in his head, right? All in Zach's head. I was gonna say York's, but then that's music. Oh, whoa.
Hey, let her go! What What the hell's gotten into you?
Yeah, yeah. Why does York look like a zombie? He's all black. He's all like gray, like some kind of alien.
Jeez, are you okay?
Yeah, I was about to say, they're gonna arrest him now for assault, right?
That should do it. Well, no turning back now. How should we clean this up?
I'm searching the room. Why did you come here, Aaliyah? Remember the real reason you decided to
I skipped that
investigate
first little.
Morgan's house in the first place. We came here to find a missing girl. Come on, Agent Jones. I know you're hiding something.
What are you talking about?
You've been watching him for 4.5 years, haven't you? Can you really stand here and tell me that you never saw a single one of the strange signs I'm picking up on now?
What signs?
Deadly premonitions. Preparations for
Hey.
kidnapping or terrorist activities. Sexual depravity, violent tendencies, self-mutilation, or even just contacting a specific person periodically.
Nope, nada. He doesn't fit any of that. You think I'd really ignore something that obvious? I may be a schlub, but I'm still an FBI agent.
Then why didn't you do anything about this room? Or did you merely choose to ignore his abnormal proclivities?
You want to know what I did? I did my damn job. End of story. I was outside the entire time. How do you expect me to notice a room like this from out there? It's as simple as that. At least it was, until you dragged me into this whole mess. Don't blame me just because your big investigation ended up leading nowhere.
Jeez.
Then tell me the truth. After seeing this room, can you really say that man is in his right mind? He kept this room a total secret from you for over 4.5 years. No normal human is capable of such a feat. Only a true genius. Or a true monster. Can you really guarantee that he won't try anything if we just let him go here?
Well,
then you need to help me. Find some sort of evidence that we can use to make him reveal what he's plotting.
okay. Why do you think Jethro here survived?
Why?
I mean, doesn't he look like the kind of guy who'd die first in a horror movie?
He married into the Clarkson family. He didn't possess Clarkson blood, so he had nothing to do with Helena Doman's plan.
The blood purge thing? But if that was all there was to it, then Helena Doman wouldn't have killed anyone but Clarksons, right? Yet a ton of the Clarkson gang members died, along with Sheriff Woods. Doesn't add up.
She did whatever it took to achieve her goals. She'd kill if the plan required it. But killing people outside of the Clarkson family was never a priority. Her ultimate goal was to cut off the Clarkson bloodline. Maybe he was always meant to be an assistant to the goddess of fertility.
What, like a servant?
He was the kind of person who was most in his element when he had someone to serve. Even afterwards, he let Patricia take over the estate, while he became her assistant. As soon as he settled into his role, the townspeople started to respect him. Now they practically revere him, and he's even earned himself a nickname, One-Armed Danny.
So you think his
I mean,
life
yeah.
played out exactly the way Professor R planned it to go? Talk about tragic.
I was so positive, but she isn't here. There is something about this room, though. Agent Jones, what do you think?
Me? I'm not as smart as you. Why are
I mean,
you
I
even
think the
asking
thing on the
me?
bed is a little strange, right?
Are you hiding something?
Of course not. Knock it off. Me? Hiding something? Ha! That's a good one. Come on. I got nothing to hide.
I thought I would find answers in this room. I thought that Patricia would be here, but I was wrong. This room is only filled with photos of people related to the case and the handiwork of a madman. Feels like I'm wandering through a heavy mist. Why is Morgan showcasing those women's photos? And that bed? If you loved someone from the bottom of your heart, would you ever be able to marry someone else? Or kill for them?
Whoa, what are we talking about?
I never heard of any kind of motive like that in any other murder case. I just keep feeling like we're being fed a story that he made up in his mind.
True. Honestly, without having experienced what that's like, I can't really say what I'd do. But I'd never try and force love to happen, if it didn't seem like it was meant to be. There are 3.5 billion women on this planet. There's got to be more than one specific person who anyone can fall deeply in love with, right?
But what if we were talking about pizza, not women? You just discovered the perfect ultimate pizza, but you aren't allowed to take even a single bite unless you kill someone for the cook.
Have you ever loved someone with all your heart?
What kind of person do you take me for?
That's my line.
Hey, that's my line.
The one who took her in after the incident was Daniel Clarkson, the next in line to succeed the Clarkson family. He's the one that ended up raising her from that point onwards.
Oh, okay.
Isn't fate strange? In the end, two people who were completely unrelated by blood ended up inheriting that house.
Yeah, you're right. But sometimes I wonder, what is family anyway? Go back far enough, we're all strangers to one another. We're talking countless generations, marriages and birth, you know.
Humans love to deify the rules they create. It's almost like that's been an unwritten law from the very start.
It's a weird doll thing. Is that like made out of cloth or something?
Why did Lise have to die first?
What is that? What the hell? A squirrel.
What is this?
How long has that been there?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
What if they just like go, toss it at his face?
This room paints such a bizarre picture, but upon closer look I can see some strange sort of pattern to it all. Was Morgan trying to recreate something with all this? If so, there must be a reason for all of these weird and hideous things.
Yeah.
When Helena Doman returned home, someone must have let her inside.
You think that was her brother-in-law, Daniel?
I don't know.
Well, alligators did chomp his arm off. He probably had it in for old man PJ too. But, you know, I don't think he had anything to do with this.
Why not?
You're making it out to be more complicated than it really is. That's always the problem with people like you. Too smart for your own good.
Just get to the point.
Professor R marched straight through the front door to the mansion. She arrived right at her destination using the quickest route possible, without having to undergo a single security check.
I know. My question is, how was she able to do that?
Because she's family. It doesn't matter if PJ disowned her. He never stopped loving his son. A father would never abandon his child, no matter how much they fail to fulfill his expectations. That's what being a parent is all about. Don't look at me like that. I know, I don't have a son myself, but I have a father. He's still back in my hometown, managing the printing plant my grandfather started. He'll be turning 80 soon. He wanted me to take over the place, but as you can see, I'm out here. But I know how this whole thing works. Even though I haven't seen him in forever, the minute I go home, he'll welcome me with warm, open arms.
Galena Clarkson went to California to become an actress, but things never took off for her, so she eventually returned home. Then she murdered her own daughter and ended up like this. Where did she go wrong?
She did manage to appear in a few movies, right?
Not as any characters with actual names.
Yeah, I
and
know.
never with much clothes on.
So that's the only value they saw in her, huh? Sorry, that was insensitive.
It's an everyday occurrence in that world. She was also bullied a lot.
Bullied? How?
They'd cut up her costumes, her scripts, and even her own clothes, everywhere she went. Then after 3 years of that, her stylist chopped off a chunk of her hair. By accident.
Are you kidding me?
I did a little investigating on this. In the end, a self-titled Big Cheese producer tricked her. She almost ended up going into porn.
Not hard to imagine what would have happened after that.
One witness said that after returning to Leaky, she refused to use scissors to cut anything.
What's that?
A hunting trophy, a brown bear, with a dragonfly eye patch.
Why is it smoking a cigar?
It's probably supposed to represent Philip J. Clarkson's body.
And the elk is?
Helena Doman.
So that's why it's got such good taste in fashion. And this one is Galena Clarkson?
Why did he want to line up corpses that were killed in different places, all together in a single room?
Oh, red seeds.
Seeds?
You sure it's okay to press that?
Won't know until we try.
Hey, it's Woodstock. Look, a peace sign. Love and peace, man. Even I can figure out what this is from. It's Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, Grateful Dead, and Led Zeppelin. But I shouldn't have to explain it to a music nut like you, right?
That isn't a peace mark. It's upside down. You don't need to be a music nut
Yep.
to see that.
Yeah, it's in the first game, right? The red tree.
Who says that's the top part? If you're looking from Lisa's head, this is the top part, making it a big, fat peace mark.
No, this is the ground.
Where's your proof?
The red seeds. Seeds go in the ground, right? That makes this wall the bottom. Lisa's head is clearly at the top. Period. Also, Agent Jones. Led Zeppelin never played at Woodstock.
Got him. I didn't know that, but he got
He's
him.
representing a human with a hunting trophy made from an animal. I feel like I'm looking at a piece of modern art done in really bad taste. Anna Graham, the first victim of the Greenvale case. Her body was found hanging from a tree like a goddess being worshipped in a sanctuary. Meanwhile, Lise Clarkson was found on the bank of a river in an area that had been fashioned into an altar. The person who gruesomely ended the life of that young woman must be brought to justice.
I completely agree. They both still had their whole lives ahead of them.
The Le Carré case and the Greenvale case. According to my investigation, the one key that links both cases is Francis Zach Morgan.
Yep.
But if we look at the cases from his point of view, we see one more connection. The red seeds are also present in both cases. I believed that he was the one who brought them to both towns. But
No, he
maybe.
wasn't.
No, never mind.
It was Kaysen.
Sure seems like our friend Daniel here was just destined to suffer. He crossed the entire continent and married into the Clarkson family, all for the sake of the woman he loved. But then the love of his life became a drug addict and ended up murdering their very own daughter. And she too was murdered as part of her big brother's conspiracy. Finally, in order to prove that he could take responsibility for the family, he gave up his right arm to his father-in-law, who got blown to bits soon afterwards. And to add insult to injury, all the inheritance went to PJ's secret heir.
I don't know.
Oops.
What do you mean?
He found someone he loved so much, he moved across the entire continent just to be with her. That's beautiful. It also seems that he was eventually able to make an identity for himself and Le Carré as well. After I found his daughter's body, I interrogated him for a bit. When I told him we were going to do an autopsy on her body, he didn't react violently in any way. I remember him looking relieved and tired, kind of like someone who'd just woken up from a coma. She planned a string of murders all in order to restore the Clarksons to their former glory, right?
Yeah. According to Morgan's story. Matches up with the files, too.
But the only proof of that is the confession she privately gave to Morgan just before she died. Galena Clarkson was also murdered immediately after she confessed.
Yeah, Lucar, yeah, I don't know.
Don't you think it's all a little too convenient?
Well, story-wise, yeah.
And the sacrifices. None of the FBI's official records.
Maybe that's how
contain an
you
example of an
pronounce it, because
actual
of the little
shared sacrifice.
accent, but I don't know.
Aside from the cases that Francis Zach Morgan handled, that is.
There are tons of examples of animal sacrifice, though. And remember the witch hunts back in the Middle Ages?
Meaning?
Meaning, there are always exceptions to the rule. And Morgan alluded to the existence of some sort of journal, right? I think he said he read it in Professor R's lab. If we could find that, maybe this would all become easier to swallow.
The report didn't mention anything about a journal. And if it truly did exist, it surely would have been submitted as evidence. Unless he tried to cover it up on purpose. Or...
Unless the journal never existed in the first place.
Exactly. He was taught how to rule as a child, never confided in anyone, and married for purely political reasons. Then he prospered so much that he became powerful enough to rule an entire town on his own. But in the end, his own child betrayed him, and ended his entire clan in a series of violent deaths. If that was your life, how would you look back on it?
Yeah, beats me. I wasn't born into a rich family, nor was I ever taught how to rule. And for what it's worth, I've also never knocked up a young ex-actress. But I guess the one thing we can say is that any good life needs balance. Get too hung up on one thing and you lose sight of everything else. And if you betray someone, you'll get betrayed too. Someone thinks they can step all over people and then live out the rest of their life in peace. They're fooling themselves. We always get to see how those people end up in our line of work. In the end, they die horrible deaths. That is why pizza is the only thing I trust. Pizza never betrays you.
Yeah, if you eat too much of it, it will.
Place in Le Carré. and centered around the Clarksons. Oppressive authority, cross purposes, madness, and love. But Katrina took the truth along with many innocent lives and buried it all at the bottom of the swamp. But there's one truth that can never be washed away. This all started with the death of a young girl. Why did she believe what Professor R told her? The whole blood purge story. There's no way anyone in their right mind would ever believe that.
You got a point.
No matter how badly all the bullying must have broken her heart. I just find it too hard to believe. Don't you?
Oh, hold on. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, but you shouldn't think too hard about it.
Why not?
Human beings don't make sense. We always do things that can't be explained with common logic, especially when it concerns our parents, children, and siblings.
That doesn't satisfy me. No matter how irrational an action may be, I want to know exactly why that person made such an irrational decision. Otherwise, what hope do we have?
You're never going to be in a situation where everything makes perfect sense. Just stop sticking your nose so deeply into everything. That's my advice, as an old guy who's lived twice as long as you.
You and I are nothing alike. You decided to give up on your life and spend the rest of your time on Earth sitting around and playing Sudoku.
Ouch.
Everyone thinks that the principal thing to the tree is the fruit, but in point of fact, the principal thing to it is the seed. Now I know why Lise Clarkson was murdered first. Lisa's death was Professor R having second thoughts. According to Morgan, her plan was to perform parricide and filicide, then commit suicide.
Yeah, I know.
Those were the 3 deaths necessary to complete the ritual, remember? Which means she technically could have killed Patricia first. That would have been the best way to delay any interference from the Clarksons themselves. The reason she didn't kill Patricia first is because Lena was actually following a different plan inside her own mind. Or perhaps she merely changed her plan as she followed through with it. At some point, new emotions started to take root within her. She had second thoughts about something. And in order to shake those off, she used Galena to kill Lise first, in order to cut off any possible escape. But that only made her plan move ahead quicker than she could have ever imagined, which forced her to rush right up to the end with those misgivings always in the back of her mind.
Huh? Wait, hold on. Yeah, you lost me. What are you talking about?
I feel
In
the
other
same way
words,
sometimes.
At some point, Helena Doman decided that she wanted to make Patricia the next heir. The blood purge wasn't for the goddess of fertility. It was for their daughter, Patricia.
Wait, are you saying Helena knew from the start that Sheriff Woods would die with Candy?
That's the only explanation I can think of.
Huh.
Remember, this is only assuming that everything Morgan told us was true. Until I can trust that man, this is all nothing more than conjecture.
Considering how insane this all is, it sounds perfectly believable to me.
There he is.
Francis Zach Morgan. Remember me?
He's actually moving now.
Oh, cat got your tongue. Understood. You know why I'm here, don't you? Surely you must know what this means. To commemorate our reunion, allow me to give you another oracle. The contract, once signed, will last for eternity. But only in the presence of true love. Did you hear that? Good. It's been a while since I felt this. You know, there's hardly anyone in this era who can see me like you can. And they've been dropping like flies since you first came to see me. Breaks my heart. We don't have much time. Do you have any questions for me? Excellent. You pass.
The one question.
You haven't changed, Francis Zach Morgan. But that question isn't for me to answer. Go and see it with your own eyes. Oh, time's up. We'll have to finish this during our next reunion.
Oh, this is bad.
Uh-oh. Target escaped with hostage.
Agent Jones, what is this referring to?
Avery Smith kidnapped Patricia Clarkson and escaped.
Avery Smith? The vault manager? Why would he kidnap Patricia? Tell me what's going on right now.
Well,
Answer me, Jones.
I made a deal with Morgan back when he took me to the bathroom.
What? What?
Morgan said something to me. If we want to find Patricia, we need to look at Avery Smith.
Have you lost your mind?
What he said made sense. Ever since 2005, Avery's been working deep inside that cold storage warehouse. He was also arrested in the past for getting too friendly with Lise Clarkson. And after Katrina, he apparently worked on renovating the warehouse for free. What if that allowed him to freely modify the warehouse as he pleased? That would explain why her body remained missing for 14 whole years. And then I did a little check and found out that he never went back to work after Christmas vacation ended.
So what? Why would you trust him?
I don't. I just decided it was worth investigating, that's all. So, I sent 2 agents to Avery's house without telling anyone. I just called in a favor from an old friend in the New Orleans branch.
No one gave you clearance for that. You think you can just...
But what if Morgan's telling the truth? If he is, we're both gonna look like total clowns. Clowns who went barging into a former agent's house on completely unfounded suspicions. HQ will have a field day with us. They'll string us up as the 2 dumbest agents to have ever graced the field. I just wanted to take some precautions. And besides, if he is lying, it's still no skin off our backs, right? If things work out, we'll end up solving a difficult case that's been driving everyone crazy. Imagine that, you and me, just the 2 of us, solving a case like this. I'll be able to jump ship
Yeah,
on this
exactly.
crappy job. And you'll be able to freely investigate all things Saint Rouge, just like you've always wanted. Besides, you know that Morgan is Director Abraham's favorite. Even if we get into some sort of trouble, if Morgan testifies to Abrahams for us, we'll totally be in the clear.
I don't care. This isn't the way things are supposed to be done.
Well, I'm sorry, but I had no other choice. You were so engrossed in this, and come on, you know how I am. Besides, saving the hostage should take priority above all else. There's no time for squabbling. We need to find Avery Smith no matter what it takes.
But how?
Well...
Thanks to your heroic maneuvers, we just lost our suspect.
I know, but...
I know how to find him. I should be able to see the other world the way I am now. Just let me go. Please.
Morgan?
It's okay, my fairy. I know I can convince them. Please, Aaliyah Davis, let me go. This is our case to finish.
No, you aren't an agent anymore.
But you don't know how to find him. Neither of you ever could.
Oh, I'll find him. I swear on my pride as an active agent that I won't give up until I do.
That won't get you anywhere. It's beyond you.
Oh, yeah.
Shut up. You think we can't find him, but you can. Just how stupid do you
I think the
we
doll
are?
would be the thing.
If you want us to believe you, then it's
That,
about time you showed us some proof.
That would put me, to the thing, yeah. Or the rat or whatever.
I don't have much time left. I'm pretty sure that's why I can see the other world now. I'd lost that sense ever since the Greenvale incident, but it's back now. Please, will you just trust me? Come on, Simon. You'll trust me, won't you?
What?
No, Agent Jones. Remember the warning I gave you at the very beginning?
Yeah.
You can't let
Can
him
I
take
click
control
it?
of
I don't
the
know if I can even
conversation.
click it.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Yeah, I see the fairy. But it won't let me investigate it or anything.
If your story is true, then why did Avery Smith kidnap Patricia?
Patricia resembles Lise. I even got them confused once. And Lise reported being stalked by a 10-foot man.
That's Avery Smith?
Exactly.
But he's only 6'7" at best. His physical characteristics don't match the person you're talking about.
I once concluded the very same thing, but now I know. That was definitely Avery. He protected Lisa's body for the past 14 years, until you discovered his sleeping beauty.
So after losing Lisa's body, he kidnapped Patricia as a replacement? That's ridiculous. Is that really what you think happened? Even if Avery did possess that sort of mentality, it doesn't make sense. If Lise was really that important to him, he would have tried to steal her back. Not now, maybe, but certainly after she was buried.
Would you be able to go on worshipping a goddess who had been defiled by so many hands? That ice was a barrier, a shield that separated the divine from our world.
You said that she was the mastermind behind the tragedies in Leaky, that her convictions about the Clarkson bloodline are what started it all.
Yes, that's right.
She instigated her younger sister into killing her own niece. Then she committed suicide immediately after killing her father, hoping that Sheriff Woods would be able to complete her plan. How could one call such an unpredictable series of events a plan? And as we saw, Sheriff Woods chose a fate that was completely different from what she envisioned.
No, he didn't. In the end, things went exactly as she planned.
What do you mean?
At a certain point, she realized that her plan was wrong, so she tried to adjust things, using me as a pawn. But then, the unexpected happened. She and I both underestimated what Avery was capable of. That's why I'm here right now trying to convince you, in order to save Patricia's life. Hey, Belle. Your hypothesis was pretty much on the mark. Last week, I went back to Leaky. Then I bought a used car and got on a train in Trenton. But not for the reason you think. I wasn't stalking Patricia. And I'd never try to kidnap her.
Then why would you go there? Why would you risk so much, especially since you knew that you were under surveillance?
Because, once again, I'm chasing Sang Rouge.
Sang Rouge?
Even after I quit the FBI, I continued to study the red trees on my own. And now, I've come to the conclusion that those red seeds and Sang Rouge both come from the same roots. I also found proof that someone's inherited the original recipe. That's why I flew to Lucare, to confirm my suspicions. But I was more powerless than I ever could have imagined. I couldn't move like I used to. No badge, no gun. So, after wandering aimlessly around town, I swallowed down my torment and my weakness and left.
You expect me to believe that?
I know you've got it in you.
What's that supposed to mean?
You found Lise Clarkson's body. The one thing I never did. And only a few days after discovering the body, you came to visit me. You should be fully capable of discerning that what I'm telling you is the truth.
Talking much about oneself can also be a means to conceal oneself. You can't trick me.
When I first met P.J. Clarkson, how did I feel? I just thought, oh, so this is what it feels like to be in the presence of a truly powerful person. He had a very unique aura, as if he had surpassed the realm of good and evil. It's the kind of feeling you get when you come face to face with a legendary actor or an influential politician. So I was also able to sense the deep darkness that trailed behind him.
Yeah.
The brighter the light,
I don't know if they will. I don't think this game sold that well.
the more he shined, the more the people around him had to squint to shut out the light. The heat.
I have a
was just
feeling I'm going to
so
be playing as her
intense.
though when I go fight
It
Avery,
forced
right?
people to shut up their hearts in order to keep from burning up. But Patricia was different. She greeted travelers with a warm embrace, like the real sun. I'm going to save her, even if I need to walk through a bullet to get there. That's the eerie drum that Pastor Tyrone gave to me. The pressed flower I took from the hotel bathroom is still right on top, and it hasn't even wilted. Maybe it really was blessed with some sort of holy power. Nah.
Oops.
You said that someone inherited the Sang Rouge recipe. Is that someone Avery Smith?
It has to be. Avery used to help Professor R do research in secret.
What? Well, that wasn't in the report.
I only realized it just now. The moment I spilled my coffee on the floor. Avery revealed that he was helping with some sort of research. But at the time, I let his confession go in one ear and out the other. Now that I look back on it, I realize it was solid proof that he was helping her produce Sang Rouge.
What makes you think that?
He had free access to the deepest parts of
I was
the
going to
cold
click the
storage
drum, but I
warehouse.
forgot.
Oh. Wait.
Meaning...
Sang Rouge needs to be produced in an extremely cold environment.
Exactly, Aaliyah Davis. You already considered this possibility, didn't you? That's why you investigated the cold storage warehouse as soon as you got to Lucare, in order to locate where Sang Rouge was being made. Then, you came across Lisa's body by pure chance. Melvin wasn't the Fool King.
What?
Many different characters pop up in Lena's journal, and I mistook one of them
Oh,
for
he wasn't the
someone
Fool
else.
King, okay.
What are you talking about?
After Simon hit me and I fainted, I had a dream. Now I'm convinced I'm the Fool King. The Fool King was always meant to be an outsider who suddenly arrived in Lucare. And the man she felt a need to eliminate wasn't me, but Avery. Lena realized her plan was on the verge of falling apart. She also guessed that I would be able to save Patricia from Melvin. The one worry that remained in her heart was leaving Patricia behind and how her life would play out from that point on. Especially since she would be left behind with Avery, a large, childlike man who's beyond anyone's control. She wrote that journal entry hoping that I, the Fool King, would be capable of stopping Avery, and she wrote it in a specific way in order to try and rouse me to action. Lena and Melvin both entrusted me with their daughter, so please, just let me go. It's my duty to protect her.
Who do you think benefited most from the Greenvale case?
No one benefited from it. Many lives were lost. That's all.
You really believe that?
Everyone who survived was overcome with sadness, scarred for life.
Without exception?
Without exception. Isn't that right, my fairy?
I feel like you're the one person who benefited from the case. You were able to add a new chapter to your stunning career and earned unshakable trust from the chief. That's what allows you to go on using his intel network as you please, even though you're retired.
Are you seriously suggesting that? Sickness is destroying my body. I feel like I'm on the verge of losing my mind, yet somehow I'm unable to forget the cases connected to those seeds, whittling down what's left of my life, chasing them. You really think I'm doing all this for nothing but self-interest? Is that really what you're saying?
I understand what you're trying to say, but it's too perfect. It's too perfect, just like that report of yours. How could you come to such a detailed conclusion after spending years shut up in this room? It doesn't make sense. The only possible explanation is that you're bending the narrative in the direction you want it to go.
Why do you think I left the field for 2 years after Greenvale? That case cost me not only my best friend, but also my special talent. I never thought I'd lose something like that. But ever since then, I've been unable to solve cases using that method.
Metaphysical offender profiling.
I tried everything I could think of to regain my lost talent, but it never came back to me. That's why I quit working for the FBI, and without anywhere else to go, I simply spent my days seeking truth, searching for an answer I'd never find. So time continued to cruelly pass me by, until finally a disease started eating away at my body. I thought it was all over for me. But about half a year ago, I finally reached my conclusion. Everything started with the red seeds. He and I encountered these seeds long before we reached Greenvale, under the seething, mind-melting sun of Louisiana. Then, for some reason, in the beginning of December, I finally regained my talent. And instantly, I could see the other world again. Get it? Through allowing the cancer cells to ravage my body, I regained the power to travel to the other side. This is the only answer, Aaliyah Davis. Truth is a surprise, born from coincidence and an unknown power. She was the first perpetrator in the case. And technically, she was also the first victim. Maybe... well, it's impossible to ask her now, but maybe she really did love her daughter with all her heart. And so, she was afraid. Afraid of what would happen if her daughter did end up inheriting the Clarkson estate. It was fear. Or something like it. That's what lit the red tree inside.
That's still no reason to kill someone, especially not your own daughter.
I know. Of course I know that. And I'm sure that deep down, she did too.
Two bizarre
whoops.
cases derailed your life. It must have been extremely painful. You have my deepest condolences, but that doesn't put you in the clear. You're still a suspect.
A suspect? For what? Patricia isn't here.
The murders of Sheriff Melvin Woods and Candy Woods. Their bodies were never recovered. Katrina carried them away, along with many other lives. Aside from that report you wrote, there's nothing that proves your innocence.
Hey, let's not jump to conclusions here.
Oh, I'm not. I also suspect there's a possibility that he murdered individuals connected to other cases that he's worked on. The Greenvale report bears the same inconsistencies as this one, and both cases are filled with victims whose deaths were never witnessed.
Stop. Don't say another word. If you so much as mention her name.
If I mention it, then what?
You will pay.
Jeez. There we go. I can examine the ferret finally.
Bell. No. Special Agent Aaliyah Davis. You're exceptionally talented, I admit it. You found Lisa's body, then discovered the red seeds all on your own. You even noticed that there was someone else in this room. You've got amazing intuition. You're a hunter with an extremely keen sense of smell. But you still can't perceive the other world the way you are now. That's all there is to it. Simon, look inside that trash can.
Huh? The trash can?
It's right behind you. Then you'll know for sure that I'm telling the truth.
A banana peel. I knew it.
We
What?
told you not to touch the sanctuary!
What is this?
No way. No way. He's dead.
What's on that receipt? What is it, Agent Jones?
F.K.
Contact a local agent and have them investigate Avery Smith's home. There are still agents investigating the Lucare area, right? Trust me.
He's dead.
That's where Patricia Clarkson is.
Trust you? Where's your proof?
Ask Aaliyah Davis. Ask her about the name of the person who tipped her off.
What do you mean?
You're from Chicago, and you love pizza, right? Especially deep dish pizza, smothered in cheese.
What does this have to do with pizza?
Just ask her, and ask her why she decided to take this case in the first place. Got it? Pizza will never betray you. So you need to trust it, too.
I agree. But be wary if you get pizza with sardines on
How
it.
could you have known that I would come here with her?
I didn't. I just bet on you.
God damn it.
Hey! Tell me what's going on right now, Agent Jones.
Whoa.
Thank you, my fairy. Car key, Simon.
Let me go.
Don't worry. Just trust in the pizza. I'm the anonymous tipper. F.K.
It's on the corner of 3rd Street. 69 Pontiac GTO.
You've got excellent taste.
Jeez.
Lend me your gun, too.
Agent Jones! Don't you see what you're doing here? This is a severe obstruction of justice. You're violating the FBI code.
Yeah, Aaliyah, I know, but pizza will never betray me.
Pizza?
Tell Abrahams to prepare a private jet for me at the airport. I know Robert won't turn his back on me.
Wait, Morgan, are you serious? The chief would never lend out a private jet to a civilian like,
I have to leave you for a bit, my fairy. They'll be fine. They'll figure it all out.
Alright, well. I guess I'm fighting Avery as him.
York, can you hear me? I'm going to go finish the job you started. That makes us even, okay? York, she really is a genius agent. She's probably going to end up being an even better agent than we were. She just needs more experience under her belt. She's still only pursuing the world she can see with her naked eye. She needs to experience more frustration. She needs to strengthen herself.
It's like weird door thing.
On the other hand, Simon's much smarter than he looks. No wonder he was able to go on watching us for 4.5 years. All that struggling under the surface paid off in the end. Do you want to know why he decided to start trusting me? It's simple. It's all because of the name I used to send the tip to the FBI. It's the name of that pizza parlor, the Chicago-style place with those trademarked crimson boxes. Franklin's Kitchen. FK. Yet again. They've got the best deep dish pizza in the area.
Okay.
Simon and I love that place. That's why I told him, pizza will never betray you. Will it, York?
Okay, then. Franklin's Kitchen. It's always raining too. Pizza will never betray me. Yep. That's the one thing I'll get from this game as a life lesson.
York, it's almost time. Let's finish this. I'll be there soon. Watch my back, will you? This is going to be my final battle. So I'm this far gone, huh? But unlike 14 years ago, I feel more at home in this world now.
Well, this is it, everybody. We're finishing this now. This is the end. Finishing this. Alright. Let's check my inventory. Let's see. Maybe I should get like 5 of each. I'll just do 2 of those. I don't think I need any cigarettes or anything in this part, right? I definitely need those, right? Alright, 5 of those. Alright, I think I'm good. There we go. I wonder if we're gonna have to go through, like, we're probably gonna have to go through the warehouse, I would assume, right? To get to Avery. So he's the final boss, huh? I'm glad there is a final boss. Yep, and it's the same old fucking...
Are you in pain?
Oh, I can actually see them now. Like, they're not red. But maybe they're always like this in this part. Oh, jeez. I probably don't need these materials at this point, but I might as well grab them. Which way should I go? Oh, that's probably the way that I need to go, huh? There we go.
Don't hurt.
Oh, I didn't kill it. There we go. Oh yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I know, I know. I'll just run past those guys. I might as well. Since there's the ending. Or there's the portal, I mean. There's probably more to this area, right? There's probably like at least like 2 or 3 more mazes I gotta go through. Knowing how these are constructed, there's usually like a lot, so. Oh, what is this? More maze, yep. More maze is gonna be in here, I bet you. I mean, that'd be cool if it like has me like save it after each little maze section. That'd be nice, so that it's not super frustrating if I die. Yep. Oh, whoa! I didn't even see you there.
Are you in?
There we go. Why did he move it forward? Alright. Wait. I didn't see that enemy there. Uh-oh. It got me. we go. What was that? Did a root come out of the ground and try to hit me? I guess that's what she can do. I guess her attack is like she kind of sits there and attacks you with like a root. Oh, whoop. Hello. Oh yeah, James, you get Mass Effect on PC, the remaster. Not yet. Yeah, I want to get it at some point. Definitely is not worth it me to go down this way. Whatever is like around this corner, I don't think it's gonna be worth it. There's a good bit of items. Oh well, actually, 2 first aid kit larges. Okay, that's actually not bad. I wish you had different tabs for like inventory, because having to scroll down the whole list is kind of annoying. Oh yeah, you mean like with the isn't there a way I can like do a little... Oh yeah, okay. R. Enemy was just standing there. I'm very close to getting hurt. It wouldn't let me shoot it for some reason. I guess I was out of ammo. Wish you could like increase the clip size for your weapon. Alrighty. Second maze was done. I'm glad these aren't like super complicated. They're just kind of like go here, maybe there's a side path to get some more items, and then that's it. Alright, this is either this is gonna be the boss fight or another maze. I'm gonna guess more maze. Oh yeah. I guess I don't have to at this point. Yeah, I don't need to really get any of the side items. Because the enemies drop items as well, so really pressed it. Might as well get these because they're like right there. Oh, I got chills.
You're powerless.
Wait, what? I thought that would have done it. Alright, here we go. Into the room. Hey, that worked. Okay. You just like did a 180. That was weird. Yeah, that one didn't have a lot of side paths. I mean, it had that one room, but that was about it. I didn't even get anything in it, though. Alright, I think we're getting... Yep, we gotta be getting close now, huh? I think I got enough for the final fight.
I can feel it, York. There's something in this room. What do you say we gather up some puzzle pieces for old time's sake? An artificial heart-lung machine. And this tank's filled with some sort of liquid. If it isn't frozen at this temperature, it must be.
Yeah, I know. I was wondering the same thing.
What was he using this for?
He's all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
Cryonics? Did he replace Lisa's bodily fluids with this stuff? That's absolutely insane. So it really was you, Avery. I finally found the 10-foot-tall giant. Lena once said that the red soul could enhance people's unique characteristics. In your case, it must have enhanced your physical characteristics. Personally, though, I don't think enhance is the right word here. This is simply a physical mutation caused by a drug overdose.
He's even got...
This juice came from that powder. Yup. Gave me strength.
I don't know. I mean, you were already pretty strong before.
Lisa's body. Yup. So Lisa stay pretty forever.
Lise Clarkson, the first victim of the Lucari case. I never thought she'd remain trapped in ice for 14 whole years. Hey, York, why didn't we work harder to find her? I regret it from the bottom of my heart now.
Lise, so pretty. I'll protect you forever.
Those big lumps on his back.
Yup.
Those are huge. How does he put on shirts?
Lise smiled. She's smiling at me. Yup. Lisa's smiling. She's smiling. No one ever comes here. I can hide Lisa here. This is for your sake, Lisa, so I can protect you. Yep.
Avery trapped Lise here in that massive block of ice. He made his own personal altar that no one would ever find. And that liquid must be the solution that Saint Rouge is made from. He used that to keep her body from decomposing. Oh, red seeds. I knew it, York. Our battle began the moment we first visited this town.
Uh-oh.
A trail of seeds.
Well, I'm not exactly done yet. I thought that was the last mission, but got one more.
What are these huge crab legs doing here? Or are they shrimp legs? Not that it matters. We need to find Patricia. One of the key ingredients to Cajun cuisine. Utterly wasted. I should have taken a couple of boxes home with me when I first came here. The Holy Trinity paste. Somehow this lone box is completely undamaged. Is there divine power at play here? Somehow I doubt it. I've had enough of those fairy tales. The seeds lead this way. This is where the final secret is hidden. Yeah, I know, York. Aaliyah and Simon would never be able to reach the other world through their mundane investigation. That's why we need to close this case. He's got a strong grip, strong enough to crush a steel door. This must be the entrance to the Smarty Pants scientist's lab.
Yeah, I know. I hope there's not another maze, because I'm kind of like raring to go for the boss fight, but we'll see. We'll see. It is almost 3 o'clock, so I'm ready to be almost done. This is like the finale, so I'm finishing this. Ah, another maze. There we go. We'll try to get through this one as quick as possible. There we go.
I'll show you.
There we go. This is gotta be the final maze, though. There we go. There we go. Yep, this is the end, right? Toolbox, we can mess with our items, yeah. Here we go. This is it. The finale. Finally, the end of this game. So I can start something else. I don't know what though. There he is. Let me use a thing.
Avery Smith. After all this time, I found my way back to you. Back to the truth about just how special Lise was to you. They mentioned you so many times. Mrs. Carpenter, Alexis. But I didn't catch on. I completely glossed over the monstrous karma you've accumulated. You met the goddess together with Professor R's red soul. And you obeyed them, just as the goddess ordered. But then, the goddess died. You lost everything.
He's just like
you
frozen.
Went out of control. So, Professor R decided to give you something special. Lisa's body. You didn't steal the body. She gave it to you, didn't she?
They stole Lise, my goddess!
This was like, I guess when the FBI took her.
Goddess! No, Lise! So sad. Hate being alone. Makes me sad. I'm Patricia. Patricia.
Well, that's when he went to go take her.
I still got Patricia. Lise and Patricia. So alike. I ain't alone. Yep. The goddess is still with me.
The way he said that. Man. I guess he kept the clothes on and his muscles just grew.
Where's Patricia?
Is he ever gonna like talk? The way his mouth just went.
Late for you, Avery. Turn yourself in. Stop now, and I'll even testify for you.
Like, it just like it didn't even really move that much. Just went.
That's right. It's not your fault.
Not my fault.
Yes. You were just being used.
This is kind of like Resident Evil, like with some kind of virus or something, you know?
No! No one used me! I'm the Guardian! I gotta protect the goddess!
Uh-oh. You shouldn't have broken that, Avery. He's still even got the earbuds in. He's still jamming to some whatever song he's listening to. Oh. Oh.
Patricia's my new
Oh, nice, nice.
My new lease.
This is easy.
Give me power.
Well, that was it.
I'm not a smarty pants, so I don't know.
Yeah, that should be almost done with the game, so. Just abused the lock-on and then he died. Although there's probably another phase, right? She has blonde hair now? What's she saying? Oh, here we go. We get the weird boss now, alright? What is with this fetus thing? This happened again? Excuse me?
You pay for this!
Avery. So that's your new altar. Sorry, but that religion won't last much longer. Trisha's coming with me.
Wait, he's giant now. The fuck? Oh, excuse me? Let's see, does this work at all? No, I can't do lock-on? Do 8 damage a pop. It doesn't let me abuse the lock-on, I guess, for this fight, so this is gonna take a while. This is really creepy. The CD is the weak spot? Is it? Oh, you're right, you're right, you're right. Yeah, he is covering it up. It's just weird. It's not. I guess he has to like. Oh, hey. Does he have to like attack first or what? Ow. There we go.
Hurts.
Oh. Where's he going? I'll just get him with regular bullets. What happened? What's that big square? What?
I don't want to die.
What was that? Super glitch. What? Did he say red tree when he died again? That's what everybody says, right? Yeah, and this is probably where York's gonna die, right? Red tree. It all leads back to the red tree.
Patricia, you've become such a beautiful young woman.
Yep. When is he gonna like? I guess he can't free her. And she's still like knocked out. Jeez.
Why are you here? I didn't ask you to come here. What do you think you're doing?
I'm...
Trying to act like some big hero?
No.
You never change. Always butting into people's problems. You wouldn't even let me die back then!
What?
Do you know how much pain I had to suffer because of you? Thanks to you, I had to live out 14 more years in hell.
But...
Who do you think you are anyway? You should have just let me die!
I could never do that. I could never just stand there and let you die. Never. Never.
Well, you should have.
But...
You should have just let me die! Just like you did with all the others. You let them all die!
Stop. Stop it.
No, I won't. You built up such a towering mountain of corpses.
No!
Yes, you did! You're possessed by death!
No, I'm not. I did it for the sake of justice.
Is that why you let her die? For the sake of justice?
Don't say it. Please. Whatever you do, just don't say her name.
Emily Wyatt.
No!
Emily Wyatt.
Oh, damn it. Damn it. Damn it. I couldn't protect her.
Yeah, jeez. I don't know if she was really saying that though. Maybe that was just his head.
I lived on to accomplish nothing. Damn it, York. Please. Just take me. Take me to the other side. York?
No, it's me, Zach.
Kaysen.
Oh, don't give me that look, Zach. I'm awful sorry I'm not York. But I can still save you. I could even take you over to the other side, if that's what you really want. Come on, give me your hand, old buddy. I'll lead you to where you need to go. Just like a lighthouse
Old buddy,
that
old
guides
pal.
ships through the dark, abyssal night.
I have to choose. I can choose this one option. Oh, flashing warning. Excuse me? What the hell? I have become Tree Man.
Oh, welcome, Zach, to the Red World. You become such a fine monster.
Yeah.
Lena and George can never hold a candle to you. They really disappointed.
And maybe that's why his arm transformed into that weird gun. Wait, what happened? Oops. His voice cut out. Well, I don't know. Oh, what the hell?
Stop right there!
This game did not end the way I was expecting. Jesus.
That you, Morgan? Don't move another muscle! Francis Zach Morgan, your story, your reasoning, I accept most of it. So just put your hands down and give it up. I'll take it from here.
Yeah.
Huh?
Hey, she ain't half bad. She can't see this world, but she still managed to find her way here using nothing but her nose. She's like a genius pianist who can play Chopin without looking at any sheet music. She's got potential. Isn't that right, Zach? Ooh, I just got a nugget of an idea. I know the perfect way to use her.
Well, how much longer does this game have? Inspection? Look at him dancing. Well, I'm a big tree monster.
Smells good.
so good.
Got it. He inspected everything I needed to inspect.
Stop! Get away from her!
I assume she can't see this, right? I mean, is this like in the physical world at the moment, I guess? Yeah, I guess so. Well.
You're Zach? Special Agent Zach? You came to save me, didn't you?
Hey, Patricia.
Yeah, I know, he did.
You've grown so much. Did you change your hair color? It looks great on you.
Well, there it goes. Yeah, he turned into some kind of weird eldritch creature.
Good. Good. Looks like I made it.
Zach!
Well, he's gonna die.
I don't have much time left. I'm just glad I got to see how much you've grown before it all ends.
What are you saying? Don't be stupid.
Don't worry. When I die, so will this tragedy. I always knew it would. He and I are two sides of the same coin. We've always been one in the same. If I disappear, so will he. You don't need to worry. Patricia, you can be happy now.
No, you're not allowed to do that. The contract's still in effect. Here, look at this. Was this all a big lie? I promised to protect you from all the evil in our world. You need to uphold the contract. Zach, you saved my life. You're the only reason I'm alive right now. That one time when I wouldn't stop crying, remember what you said? Our world is filled with pain, evil, violence, betrayal, jealousy, lies. Unseen despair is always waiting for a chance to paralyze us. Sometimes you might feel like you'd be better off dead. But you can't give up. Never forget, your life is your own. Those words freed me from the chains of my destiny. If it weren't for you,
to be honest though,
died a long time ago.
protect her or
Zach,
whatever.
I still need
He left for
this
like 14
contract.
years. He was just
Please
gone.
keep protecting me.
Morgan! Get away from her!
Wait, you're misunderstanding.
Get away before I count to 3, or I'll shoot! 1!
No! Listen to me!
2!
FK in the coffee.
3!
No!
That face.
Patricia!
The face of that man. So is she gonna get shot instead? Why? I mean, the Kaysen was like possessing her or whatever. So he was like, that's why he shot her. You kidding me? What the hell is this? I mean, I shouldn't like
be.
I shouldn't like say that this is weird because I mean we just saw a tree man happen, but
God. I don't even know what to say.
it's York.
You've become quite the crybaby since I last saw you, Zach.
Hold on, what the hell? What? So now he exists in the world too?
Good to see you again, Patty.
Who are you?
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
And it's playing the same ass music.
Call me York. That's what everyone calls me.
Agent York? You're with the FBI? Just like Zach?
Yes, that's right. I'm Zach.
It's the man.
Zach is me.
This classic music. Dun, 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 dun.
I feel like I've always known about you two. Just what are you?
We're your old friends, Patty. Now and forever.
They're shaking hands. Hey. And now they're like one.
Aim carefully.
Whoa, another boss fight. Okay, hold up. Came out of nowhere. Alright.
I'm warning you.
Did you see him? Did you see him in the air? Hold on. Hold on. Look at him float in the air. With his arms. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him fucking flying. Oh my god. What?
Aim carefully, sister.
Okay, I gotta hit. Oh, shit. I gotta hit Jason, not her.
Aim carefully.
I'm warning you.
Aim carefully, sister.
I'm warning you.
Aim carefully, sister.
I'm out of, Look at him running. Oh, shit. No, I know. I won't. I won't.
Aim carefully, sister.
I'm warning you.
Trying to, like...
Aim carefully, sister.
I don't think I can hit him when... Okay. There we go. Yeah, give me... I gotta drink some coffee. Hold on. I lost a little bit of coffee, though, so...
Aim carefully, sister.
Shoot.
Patricia Clarkson, I'm here to save you.
Whoa. Where? There he is. Dang
You're
it.
on death row, and it's time. Execution!
Got it.
Power.
I think. Hold on, it might be a quick time event. Ooh. It was his contract that he used as a shield to block the bullet to defeat Kaysen again. What was that? Hold on a minute. What is going on? He just signed the contract. I mean, he's dead. I mean, but he's just kind of like a spirit now that can possess things. What? Okay. Alright, game.
Zach! Hey, Zach! Wake up! Zach! No! You can't die here! Please, Zach! York, please! Save Zach! I know you can save him!
Death is inevitable, Patricia. It descends upon us all equally. All life dies in the end, and no one can change that.
But we're finally together again! This isn't fair! Come on! Fulfill the contract!
Sorry, but this is an extenuating circumstance.
Then sign a new one with me! This contract isn't valid anymore. Now, I'm going to protect you from all the evil in the world. And I plan on keeping my promise. So you're not allowed to die before I do. Go on. Sign the contract! Come on, sign it! Now!
It's gonna be like
Are
Pokemon.
you sure you're prepared for everything that entails? You can only break the rules.
Or Tears gonna wake him up. What did he just do? Give her like all of his memories or
Listen
whatever?
to me, Patricia. When Zach wakes up, I want you to tell him something. This is our final farewell. Thank you so much for all you've done. Over all those years, you never forgot about me, did you? It's been so long since we've seen each other, but I know you always kept me in your heart. That's what kept me alive. I owe it all to you, Zach. Thank you. And goodbye.
Oh, York is finally dead. Well then, that was it. Oh well, I guess we gotta like wrap up this final a little bit, huh?
Thank you. Thank you, York. Thank you. Thank you.
He who fights with monsters should see to it that he himself does not become a monster. And if you gaze long into an abyss, the abyss also gazes into you.
Well, what now?
Much blood was shed, and many precious lives were lost. Avery Smith was indicted on 11 charges, including kidnapping Patricia Clarkson, illegally disposing of Lise Clarkson's corpse, and distributing the illegal substance known as Sang Rouge. He's currently serving a term of 381 years at a state prison in Angola, Louisiana. His first possible scheduled review for parole could happen in 127 years at the earliest. Aaliyah Davis's assistance in solving the case was officially acknowledged, and she was transferred to the DC HQ. Thanks to Boston Chief Robert Abraham's support, she was officially allowed to join the Sang Rouge Investigative Task Force. Later, it was reported that her younger brother began to show small signs of recovery from his addiction. Simon Jones was finally freed from his mission to monitor a certain ex-agent and returned to the Boston branch. He was given a brand new computer and put back on data analysis, but never worked another big case. Instead, he spends most of his time at the office doing Sudoku. And so, after 14 long years, the curtain on this gruesome case was finally closed. Lucare still suffers from the aftermath of the plan set into motion by Professor R, aka Helena Doman. She was clearly smart enough to restore the Clarksons' empire on her own, yet she never tried to. The true reason behind her tragic downfall remains shrouded in mystery. A person's life can be greatly affected by the tiniest of anomalies, such as buttoning the wrong shirt button. Just like how this genius, who once inspired great expectations, went on to become infamous as one of the South's most inhuman criminals. And now, after a very long time, life is finally starting to return to Lucare.
That was it. Game's over. That was the game. I never heard this song in the game before. I guess it's just some new song for the credits. But yeah, that was it. I don't know if I should skip the credits or not. Uh-oh. Am I gonna get, I don't know if this is like some kind of song for this game. I have no idea. That was it though. I would never do the side quest again in this game. It was fun though. I mean, it had some sore parts in it, and you could definitely tell where the budget was stretched. I didn't like how the Otherworld segments were literally the same thing every time. I think his name was Dino Thompson, or well, I guess Dino, but. I honestly don't think it's a bad game though. Just was kind of weird. I'm seeing if there's something after the credits though. Thing is, I don't want to like skip these. Yeah, it ended about as crazy as the original. Yeah. I kind of like the original better though, for sure. This one definitely ain't as good. I think the story was good. So. Oh yeah. I guess I could skip this part, but we'll see. Let's see if there's anything at the end. But yeah, I'm finally done with this game after, I don't know, almost a year of streaming this off and on. I'm very glad. I think next, yeah, I'll be doing Jedi Academy. Finish that series out, because I was at the last game of that, so. Okay, so that was like, this song was made specifically for this game, I guess. Built by 3 companies. Wow. Toybox Inc. They must have did the bulk of the development, I guess. I know White Owls is like Swery's company that he works for, so, and that's why he directed the game, so. But that's it. Why? What's the 2 in the title like that? That's just so weird. There's something at the end. Hold on.
I stole this from Professor R's lab.
I figured you would.
I've read through it dozens of times, but it still doesn't make sense to me. I mean, at some point her plan started to collapse, right? Otherwise, I probably would have been killed early on. But here I am, alive and breathing. And the stalker who harassed me for years has been arrested too. Not only that, but now I have a brand new life waiting for me as heir to the Clarkson Empire. Both Lucare and the Clarkson's industries are finally showing signs of recovering. It's just hard for me to believe that this all went according to her plan.
Yes, I understand how you feel. No matter how you look at it, things couldn't possibly have ended up perfectly in accordance with...
Yeah, I know he does.
How can you be sure of that?
You earned a new life for yourself through the effort you put into it. It definitely wasn't something that Lena...
Skip the stash.
You made this life possible. You didn't do it all on your own, of course. You were only able to come this far thanks to everyone who supported you along the way. Could anyone really believe that Lena was the one who orchestrated all this? There's no way. I'm positive. All the people you've met thus far, and all the things you've experienced, created the person you are now. Lena's just one of those people, and nothing more.
You really think so?
Still, York and I both fell for that message of hers. Maybe her plan really is still moving forward after all.
Stop joking around. I'm seriously concerned about
The
this.
chat is like York or whatever talking to him.
Sorry, Patty.
What am I going to do with you, Zach?
By the way, did you change your hair color back in order to signify some important decision you made?
Yeah, I guess I did. After losing everything, I finally found my true self. So I've decided to accept everything that comes to me from this point on.
I think that color looks great on you.
Really? Thanks, Zach. I'll never give up. I'm determined to overcome my cursed blood, whatever it takes.
And you will. That's why York chose you to be his assistant, you know. He always knew you had it in you.
Wow, he really thought that highly of me? Suddenly I feel really motivated now. This is crazy. I don't even know what I should get started with first.
Now that's the Patricia Clarkson I know.
Oh, I got it. I want to go and get one of Alexis's chocolate sundaes.
Not a bad idea. They are to die for.
Yeah, they're like the deadly premonition of ice cream.
Oh shoot, I forgot. Deadly Premonition, lol.
Well,
Really?
so long, Zach. I'll come visit you next summer. Louisiana summers are just too hot for me to handle.
You're always welcome here. Bye now.
If you can't read it, it says tell E I said hi. Where he's IMing his, like, brother, or split personality, or I think that's I was his brother, right? If I remember right.
Feels like today is going to be another wonderful day. Now, time for some coffee. No matter what the plan is, coffee should always come first. Isn't that right, Emily?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's weird. Another cutscene? I just want this to be over. Holy shit. It's Hungan. The noise! The noise it made! It had to end with his laugh, like, this game just has to do that. Wow. That was it. S rank. That's cool. That picture was updated. So yeah, you can just go back to any episode and just, like, do anything you need to. But that's cool. That's it. That is actually it now. So, woo, I'm done. Thank y'all again for watching, and that'll be it.